My name is Tanner Gardner, and I am the Chief Financial Officer of Toys R Us, who has recently declared bankruptcy. Many of you know that in this economy, and with online competitors such as Amazon and eBay, it can be hard for retailers to stay afloat. As of September 19th, 2017, Toys R Us has filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy. As a company, we have held close to $5 billion in long-term debt, and we are unable to make our upcoming interest payments. As a result, we have declared bankruptcy in hopes to keep Toys R Us in business. I would like to start by shedding some light on our financial situation by giving you guys some background on Toys R Us. Toys R Us and Babies R Us was founded in 1948 and is in the retail industry. They sell things like toys, obviously, and baby stuff. According to Forbes, Toys R Us has 1,500 storefronts in 35 countries and employs 64,000 employees. In the recent past, Toys R Us has carried close to $5 billion in long-term debt. Now, companies can benefit from carrying debt through things like interest tax shields, which can save the company money because of the tax or the interest that they're paying. But on the other hand, there can also be negative effects of having so much debt. Things like financial distress and obviously bankruptcy in our case. Companies in different industries can afford to carry different amounts of debt. Typically, the more risk a business has, the less they can afford to carry, and vice versa. Also, the more tangible assets a company has, typically the more debt they can carry. I would like to first start out by saying that every one of our employees is valued here at Toys R Us. It is unfortunate that this company is going through these hard times, but it is necessary in order to keep this company afloat. Fortunately for us, Chapter 11 bankruptcy differs from Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Chapter 11 bankruptcy allows our companies to stay open and our managers to stay in place. Through the graciousness of JP Morgan and a few others, we are able to stay in business and continue to operate. For the time being, 64,000 employees get to keep their jobs, and stores will continue to operate day to day. As a company and in conjunction with JP Morgan, we plan to restructure the company's long-term debt so that interest payments can more easily be made, decreasing the chance for default in the future. According to the book Corporate Finance, written by Burke and DiMarzo, there are multiple ways for companies to structure themselves. They can have 100% equity and no debt, 50% equity, 50% debt. The possibilities are endless. It is up to the company to decide what is best for them. As I previously mentioned, Toys R Us held almost $5 billion in long-term debt. At the time, this was thought to be the right amount of debt for our company. Unfortunately, we were wrong. So now, after declaring Chapter 11 bankruptcy, Toys R Us will reduce the amount of debt used so that we can meet our interest payments in the future. As we continue through these setbacks and the restructuring process, we will remain loyal to our customers and show good faith through this whole process. In these economic times, it is hard for companies to compete with so many retailers, online or not. We just ask that every customer bear with us through this process. We want to continue to bring you toys and much more at competitive prices for many years to come. Having shared all of that, I would like to conclude by saying everyone is now aware of our current financial situation and the process we are going through to resolve it. We at Toys R Us are grateful for our employees, JP Morgan, and our customers for their continuing support through the bankruptcy process. Thank you.